Okay, we're recording. For those that are new here, once a month we hold a server meeting. We go over all the notes that us admins have taken over the month. Things we want to talk about, things we want to fix, things we're working on, things that are coming up soon, whatever. And we just go over them real quick in this meeting, and then we turn it over to the players for like a little Q&A session. If you guys have any questions you want to ask us, any feedback you want to give us, compliments, insults, tell us your favorite recipe, whatever. We just ask that you keep it kind of quick because the Q&A comes at the end, and most people are anxious to just give me my damn prize and let me get on my way. So just keep that in mind when you get to the Q&A session. Throughout the meeting, I don't really pay attention to chat, and I don't answer questions from chat. So if you have a question or something pops in your head, or I say something and you're like, shit, I want to ask him about that, just open your notepad on your computer or something and just write it down. That way, when it does get to be time for the Q&A, you've already got your question ready to go, and you can just ask it then. And for those who are not in the stream, you're not missing too much in the beginning of the meeting, but I usually do a stream of like the map and stuff. And actually, I have to show you guys something new that I've made for y'all, which I'm probably going to go live with tonight after I show it to you. And it's a new perk I made for y'all. So I'm going to show that off in the stream too. So if you're not in the stream, you will not see that, and you'll have no fucking clue what I'm talking about. So
Oh, was that the thing that I've been using?
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, the thing.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Okay.
The thing. They'll like it, won't they? They'll like it.
Oh, they're gonna fucking love it.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. And I wrote this myself, literally plug in from scratch, all by myself. I'm so proud.
So damn nice.
It's dope. It's
fucking
dope.
love using it for what I do.
So anyway, so with that said, that'll be in the stream. I usually do that while the prizes are being given away. I usually just fly around, show you guys the map, let everybody get their prizes, and then I'll show off what I got to show off. So that's a good time after you get your prize, kind of tab back over to the stream and then watch. I'm sorry, I got distracted because Jerry's flirting with me in chat here. Anyway, so with all that said, let's get started. And I don't have too many notes tonight, so this should be pretty quick, by the way. My first note. I noticed a lot of people being nicer. I deeply appreciate it, and welcome to all the new folks. We had a lot of new folks in October. Russ has been going through a slump lately, and that includes RPOP. RPOP, has been down to like, 900 to 1,000 people per wipe. We regularly are anywhere between 1,200 to 2,000, so that's actually down for us. And that was all the month of September. I've been lecturing for probably 2 months now in server meetings, like, please, people, be nice. Rust is in a huge slump right now. It always does every winter. All the new games coming out, people just get bored. So we need every player we can get. I mean, that's servers don't exist without players, and the way to get those players is to keep them. New players are very impressionable. When you're new to a server, someone could literally just try to be funny, and it could come off the wrong way, and you're like, you know what, this server seems kind of douchey. I'm gonna go elsewhere. When people are here for a while, you say something douchey to like Jade there. Well, she's been around long enough. She might call you out on it or confront you on it, but she's not going to leave. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's been here long enough, got enough time invested in the community that's not going to drive her away. But when it's new players, it takes nothing. Literally, you could just make one smart ass comment to a new player and they're gone. They're like, yeah, fuck these people, I'm out. There's a million other servers out there. So it is of vital importance. I mean, vital importance. Literally, the lifeblood that flows through our veins in the server is new players. Without them, we don't exist, because all of you veterans, you'll be here and you'll play. You'll get bored, take a month or two off, come back, play. Well, if you don't have new players in between all that, things disappear. So new players, it's key to be nice to these people. You were new at one point. You didn't know what the hell you were doing. Our servers are really complicated. Hell, us as admins, half the time we get confused. Like, wait, is that how we have that configured? Like, it's confusing. We have a lot of shit here. So just keep that in mind. They're gonna ask stupid questions. They're gonna be whiny because like our servers are harder than most PVE servers are. PVE servers are stupid easy mode, and ours are not, on purpose. And it's gonna freak people out, and they're gonna whine and bitch and moan and complain and rage, and just, it's okay. Hey, it's okay. Take them by the arm, show them around. Kid them up, help them out. Show them how we do things around here at Zombieland. I guarantee half of y'all had that kind of same courtesy extended to you when you first joined. So I know it's hard. It's kind of like when you become a parent and you forget what it was like to be a kid, and your kid does shit and you're like, God, what a dumbass. But then you think back, you're like, wait a minute, I did the same type of shit when I was a kid. So it's kind of like that. You gotta think about that with these new players. You guys have been here for a long time. So to you, it's like, dude, how stupid can you be? Duh. But to the new players, it's different to them. So just Just give them a chance. You know, be nice to them. And this isn't a lecture, because my note, as you noticed, it said, I've noticed people being a lot nicer. I deeply appreciate it. And I have. I've definitely been watching. I've definitely been paying attention to chat. And I've seen a lot of people really taking others by the arm. And even some of the ones I consider to be kind of troublemakers, you know, like, hey, you got to chill with the attitude a little bit there, bud. Even those people I've seen been a lot nicer lately. So I deeply appreciate it. Our numbers went back up. The last 2 wipes, we had over 1,200 players per wipe. So that's you know, still not where we were, but like I said, Russ is in a slump. It's not going to be where we were, but it's definitely better. It's definitely a lot better than September was. So I do appreciate that. I 100% credit that uptick to all of you and how you've treated new players. And I just want you to keep doing that and stick with it. So please be nice to these new players. You were new ones too. You know, just help them out. Answer some questions, help them out. Moving on to the next. T is a meanie head. That's the note. That's what the note says.
I can confirm.
It does say that. Honestly, this is actually it's like an emotional plea here. Is what a lot of people don't realize is that behind the scenes we're a team back here, and the problem is hold on. Remember what I bitched about in the beginning? Yeah, it's getting hot. I was trying to take my flannel off while I talked to you guys. So what a lot of people don't realize, I ain't shedding a tear. It's just in Wookiee, this should touch base with you more than anybody, is what y'all don't realize is 2 things. One, it's real easy for, you know, someone to be the nice admin and then someone else to be the mean admin. It's real easy for that because, you know, any admin on this team will tell you they only have 3 requirements: answer tickets, greet new players, and answer questions when they can in chat. That's it. That's their whole job description. So if my admins are doing that, they're perfectly fine with me. So we'll use Jezebel for example. one of our sweetest players we got, right? So if Jezebel does her job is to answer tickets, answer your questions, and greet new players. That makes her seem really fucking cool, doesn't it? You know, she's got a sweet voice and she's all friendly and bubbly when she talks. So her doing her job makes her seem like a really nice admin. Really nice admin. Okay, well, some of us other admins have a lot of other jobs by volunteer. It's not, you know, it's not like Jezzy doesn't do her job. It's just her job is what I just said. But my job is to step in when shit hits the fan, if you get where I'm going with this. So when, you know, Jezzy comes and greets you, and I don't know why I'm picking on Jezzy, I guess because she sounds so sweet when she talks to people. So when Jezzy comes and greets you, you're like, wow, she's really cool. She was really nice. Wow, that admin was awesome. And but then shit hits the fan, and it's like, whoa, things are escalating. You know, somebody holler at some of the senior admins, and then shit's still hitting the fan. They're like, okay, you know what? It's time to get Tia involved. I don't know what to do here. This is going crazy. And then I get to come in and look like a fucking asshole. So what the moral of this topic even is that I just want some of y'all to know that it actually, and it's not just me, it's other admins too. I've seen this with other ones too. Like, I believe it or not, NOLA got back when we used to have feedback on our tickets. You know where I'm going, NOLA?
It's still up there.
Yeah, we actually have this pinned in the staff Discord. When I used to let feedback, we used to have a feedback thing on our tickets. When you close the support ticket, the player could give feedback. And NOLA got like a 0 out of 5, like worst admin ever. He was completely rude and disparaging to me. He was just treating me like shit and blah, blah. I'm like, are you kidding me? NOLA is like so mellow and so chill that sometimes it's annoying how chill he is. Like, you want to get him hyped up. Like, NOLA, come on, show some emotion. And he's like, it's all good, man. Like, he's just so chill. So, like, what you don't understand.
I'm going to post it in
chat. So what I'm getting at here is, we turned the feedback off long ago because the feedback was one of 2 things. If you got your way, it was 5 out of 5. If you didn't get your way, it was 0 out of 5 or 1, you know, whatever. Like, so it was like, it was stupid. Yeah, and look at that ticket right there. They're praising me for being polite and kind, but telling NOLA he was an asshole. Like, that's backwards. Like, usually I'm the one that has to step in and be the asshole. NOLA's the chill one. The whole moral of the story though is just, you got to remember that it's kind of like, as an ex-cop, I used to tell this to people with cops, like when they complained about police, like, oh, they're rude, they treat me like shit and blah blah blah. Like, well, why are you having to deal with them in the first place would be my question. You know what I'm saying? Like, if the cop's being rude to you, did you ever rewind your story and figure out how it led to that point? Maybe it's not really just the cop's fault. I mean, sure, he could have an attitude or being a dick, but maybe he's a little frustrated with what you've done. So the point being is, it actually hurts. It hurts people's feelings when you guys make comments like, "Oh, well, that's the nice admin right there." Nola's an asshole and T's a jerk. You don't even want to say nothing around T. He'll ban you. Like, fuck you. Like, seriously. It's not like that. Ask any person who's really dealt with me on a personal level. And this isn't just about me. Again, the feedback right there for Nola and other admins get it sometimes too. I've bad ideas, had people start shit with him. It happens all the time. So the point being is we're all nice admins and we all put in work. Believe it or not, usually the meaner ones are the ones that end up doing more of the work. So what you guys need to realize is when you make comments like that, and the comments go two different ways. It's all like, "Oh, that's my favorite admin. They're the nicest. They're the best admin. They're the number one admin," and blah. That's mean because that's basically saying the rest of us suck. And then the flip side of that is like, oh, people you guys, we make it no secret that team chat scrolls by to us in the console, just like all other chat does. Clan chat, team chat, all that shit scrolls right by. So we see it. As a matter of fact, if we don't pay close attention, sometimes we don't even realize it's team chat, and we'll try to answer a question and be like, "Oh shit, that was in team chat, my bad." We see that kind of shit go by though. "Oh, T is such an asshole, blah blah blah." Like, why? Because I came and dealt with a problem? Like, sometimes we just want you to rewind and think about what led to that situation in the first place. And maybe we're not such assholes after all. And just remember, we're human beings, man. We have families, we have jobs. We're all volunteering to do this and try to help you guys out. And you also got to realize, and this is coming from the cop side of me, because I definitely dealt with this as a police officer, is that when you deal with the same fucking thing every day, like 10 times a day, like the same problem, like let's say you get the same call every day as a police officer, same exact call, and you're like, "Oh my God, here we go again." It gets you kind of like, you just want to get through it. Like, "Oh my God, this again." So you got to remember when you put in a ticket and you're like, "Hey, I died in a raid, I can't get back to my corpse." Why not? "Well, because there's an auto turret there." Well, okay. Kill the auto turret. Well, so you're not going to help me get my bag? No, it's part of the game. You died. If you can't get your bag, you can't get your bag. Well, you're an asshole. It's like, you don't understand. I've had and it's like, we've had complaints like, "Well, you could have been more compassionate the way you talked to me about that." It's just like, dude, you have to understand. I deal with that same thing every single day. People want us to cheat for them and hand things to them. And like, after a while, you get short with people because you're just like, "Oh my God, here we go again." So just please have a little understanding that we are people. We are human beings and we do have feelings and we try our best. We're not perfect. None of us have a degree in Rust server hosting. When I made these servers 6 years ago, I just Googled, how do I make a Rust server? Because the server I played on was pissing me off. So just remember that. We do have feelings. So try to remember that when you say that someone's your favorite admin and the other admin sucks and they're a jerk. And it's like, come on now. So that was my soapbox about that. Sorry, I went a little too long there. Next topic. Perfect timing for this topic. Walkers. These are the consequences for death. So I don't know if you guys
That's
have ever
weird. My notes say T is a jerk again.
Right. I don't know if you guys have ever played Rust before. There's this game called Rust that's out. And in this game, you literally log in butt naked and usually get shot in the face with an AK-47 and die. If you manage to get past that point and build some stuff, you're going to wake up the next morning after work or come home from work the next day or whatever, and all your shit's going to be gone. Or let's say you make it even further than that and you actually get a base built. Well, you're going to log in the next day and all your shit's going to be gone again. Or maybe you're just walking through the forest trying to mine some nodes and some big clan of Chads are going to come along and shoot you in the face and take all your shit. And you're going to lose everything you've had. Everything you built up, the entire wipe is gone. You throw your keyboard out the window and you uninstall Rust because you're pissed off. That's how Rust is. I don't know if you guys realize that, but that's the video game you bought right now. That's the game you're playing right now. I know that all the other PvE servers out there have kind of spoiled people and ruined the PvE genre of Rust with how easy it is and how like just hand me everything. If I give you money, you hand me everything. Like, we don't do that shit here. I don't want your money and I ain't handing you shit. My biggest gripe with hosting PvE servers is that death has no consequence. People use death as a mode of transportation. And I come from old school video gaming where if you died and you can't find that little piece of paper you wrote the continue code down on, you start over from scratch. You lost everything. So like, death is not a mode of transportation. In the old days, we had punishing death penalties. Anybody was around like 4 years ago for Z levels? You remember those days when you lost whole Z levels and shit when you died?
Oh, that was fun.
Yeah, we had punishing death penalties. So we got rid of all that. Over the years, all the people crying about dying. Hey, I just rhymed. All the people crying about dying, we slowly got rid of this death penalty. Then we had the death penalty for experience points. You know, you'd go into a negative experience points. You had to earn that shit back to get back out of debt. We had all these death penalties, and we got rid of all of them because people kept crying and crying about them. Well, we got to have some kind of consequence for death. We have to, period. Or I physically cannot host a server where it is so fucking easy that even you dying has no negative consequences whatsoever. I just can't do that. So that's your negative consequence is walkers. When you die, you need to know that there's a chance that you could have a fucking zombie with your shit waiting to fuck you up when you get back to your body. That's just the way it is. That's the way it's gonna be. I've already nerfed them to all hell. I hate how badly nerfed they are right now. They are, if you think they're bad now, they're nerfed. They're nerfed. Trust me, they're nerfed. And they're not getting nerfed again. For those that are newer around here, I will explain how the walkers work real quick. I hand coded these myself. These are my creation. The walkers, basically, you have a base. Dude, my dog just came in here and fucking farted right under my nose, and I can taste it. Go lay down. Your ass stinks. Go.
Thank you for sharing.
Jesus Christ, smells like you just took a dump on my face.
Yeah, it was the dog. Yeah.
Yeah. No, you would have heard mine. He likes to do them little silent ones where like you inhale and then you just like taste it.
Hi.
No, seriously, go lay down. I'm not playing with you, man. Anyways, this took a weird turn, didn't it? Oh my God, I can taste it. My mouth was open on that one. The you know, I almost turned Bailey Came on for this one. I will get it on soon though, I promise. Anyway, never a dull moment. The way walkers work, you have a base 10% chance of spawning a walker. In other words, if you're level 1 and you have, 6 hours on our server, you have a 10% chance of a walker spawning. The hours being calculated into that chance don't start until, I want to say 4. I can't remember if I coded it to 4 or 6. But either 4 or 6 hours is like your freebie time where the 10% chance does not increase at all. After the 6 hour mark, or the 4 hour mark, whichever it was, I coded an incremental chance. And all I basically did was I took the hours of a champion rank and I just mathed it out so that each hour from 4 to champion is a plus X% chance of spawning a walker. Once you get to champion, it's 100% chance. So if you're, let's just fake the math here. If you're level 75, you probably have like a 55 or 60% chance of a walker spawning. That's how they work as far as the chance goes. Whenever you die, it rolls the dice, and those are your chances. It starts at 10%, and once you hit 4 hours, it slowly increments. Once you get to 150 hours, it's 100% chance. That's how the chance works. Now, their power. When I say power, I mean their health, their damage, their aimbot, their run speed, their turn radius, their hearing sense distance, their loss of interest timer, how quickly they lose interest in you. Everything, every statistic I can set slowly increments starting at level 1 as a player. And all I did for this was I took the statistics of a horde zombie, which you guys know our horde zombies are pretty brutal. I will admit the statistics I took are the old horde zombies before we nerfed them some, so I guess the walkers technically can get a little stronger at the highest level. All I did though was I said, okay, here's where I want the maximum to be for their settings, and that was what we had the horde zombies set to. I said, here's what I want the minimum to be, and this is at level when a player's level 1. And then I actually cheated. I had ChatGPT do the math for me, but and that's what the increment is, right? So if you're level 1, they're the bare minimum power. All the statistics are bare minimum. If you're level 50, then they're at probably about 25% power. Once you get like 100, 150, they start getting pretty fucking tough. And I think I set the max, I don't remember, one of my admins is going to have to correct me. I want to say the max level I did was like 200 level. No, I think it was like 250. I don't think it was that high. Yeah, I don't think it was that high. I think it was like 250. So when you get to 250, they are at maximum power. The good news is they won't get any more powerful after that, but they are fucking nasty at level 250. So their power is based on your level. As you level, they get stronger. As you get more playtime, the chances increase of them happening. That's my compromise. That's my compromise right there on making walkers at least not as punishing. I didn't want new players logging in their first hour, they die in, farming barrels on the road, and they come back and there's a walker standing there ready to pummel their ass. But at the same time, all y'all people out there that are, you got some hours under your belt, you got some levels under your belt, you need to have a reason to be scared to die. That's what the walkers are for. If you don't like the walkers, if you're complaining about the walkers, if you hate the walkers, you know what that means? That means I'm doing my job correctly, because they are meant to make you not want to die. If you don't like them, they're working. That's perfect. That's exactly what I want to hear, is that you hate the walkers. So that's how they work. Now you guys know the full code behind the scenes there. Moving on. Hey, we only got a couple notes left already. Whoa. Yeah, okay, well, actually, these next two notes are the same fucking thing, really. So I'm going to skip those because that's the most important part of the meeting. And I'll do that last note right now. Yeah, it's the other good thing. Walkers, they got good loot. I made sure they had the same... Oh, my phone never stops. I made sure they had the same loot table as the zombie hordes. They can drop the infinity stones for the quest. They can do all that shit.
I actually got my purple stone off of my own horde zombie once.
Oh yeah, I purposely coded them not to happen when you F1 kill, actually, Clover, because people were exploiting to try to get free zombie horde kills. Because they count as a zombie horde, by the way. If you kill a walker, it's part of your zombie horde quest. That counts. They're technically one zombie hordes is what they are. Okay, moving on. Empty TC in raids. Not sure who started the rumor that TCs should always have loot in raids. Not sure why nobody checks our website for the explanation of this, but here we go again.
Or all of the people who have opened tickets haven't spread the information we gave them.
Or yeah, not sure why the people who keep opening tickets don't just share that information with everybody else. I can't make this any more clear. It's literally everywhere. Explanation of this. Here's how raid loot works. So I'm just going to make up numbers because I don't have the config open in front of me. Let's say a hard raid spawns 100 pieces of loot.
80.
So I have... Shut up, Chappie. So fucking raid master over here. The fucking raid master. So I was doing 100 just to make it a nice round number. So let's say a hard raid drops 100 loot or spawns 100 loot, right? I have a raid loot table per tier, easy, medium, hard. All those raid tiers have their own loot table specifically. Like the expert nightmare table has a lot less trash loot than the easy loot table. So all the plugin does is if I wanted to drop 100 loot, it rolls the dice once and it picks an item from my loot table. Cool, stick that in the raid. It rolls the dice again. Cool, stick that in the raid. Rolls the dice, and it does that for all 100 pieces of loot. Now you have to understand when I say pieces, you got to understand one entry in the loot table could be C4, minimum 2, maximum 12. So then, so if it rolls the dice and C4 is what the dice roll is, then it has to roll the dice a second time to figure out how many C4 it's going to put in there. It could be anywhere between, 2 and 12 or whatever. And it can have duplicates. If it rolls the dice and gets C4 again, it'll stack it. So, if you go to a raid and there's 97 pieces of loot and you expected 100, well, it could have rolled C4 twice and just stacked them together. And technically that is two things. It's just they're stacked now. It's above the maximum. If the maximum C4 is 12 and you find 18, you know that it actually probably rolled C4 twice and just stacked them. So that's how the loot works. And then the second stage of the loot is once it's done rolling all those dice rolls, it takes the loot and it says, okay, what containers in this base are valid storage containers for this specific type of loot? So it goes through the whole thing of loot that it rolled. And it says, okay, cool, C4, that can go in boxes. And it finds boxes. And it tries to spread the loot out evenly among all valid storage containers. But here's where it gets tricky. When it gets to resources can go in TCs. C4 can't. So when it goes to roll the dice and say, okay, which container am I going to stick this pile of sulfur in? It includes the TC in that container list, right? The list of different containers. It includes the TC now because TCs can hold sulfur.
Well, actually,
no, they can't now.
They used to. Okay, they used to be able to. We'll use something else then. Fucking stone. So it puts stone in that list of things that can go into TC. So it rolls the dice and boom, TC comes up as the next available container. So it sticks the stone in the container. Please, someone explain to him what I said about the Q&A stuff. Now, what happens if no stone drops as loot? What happens if you just, hey, it got HV rockets on that roll, the next roll it got C4, the next roll it got, some shotgun shells. What if stones never came up as one of the things that your raid happened to roll for loot? Well, then they're not going to be in the damn TC because you never even got stone. Or what happens if you got a pile of stone, but when it went to pick the random container to put it in, it didn't pick the TC because there's plenty of other boxes in there. You get where I'm getting at? There's a very high chance actually that the TC doesn't have loot because A, not all things can go in a TC, and B, sometimes it may actually put them in a box instead. You never know. So just know that there is no guarantee there's going to be loot in the TC. We must get 3 tickets a week. Like, hey, I did a raid. There was no loot in the TC. It's like, okay, and you got all the loot you're supposed to get. Like, okay. Again, this is completely explained on the website. We've explained it countless times in tickets and everywhere else. So just know that there is no guarantee to have loot in the TC, and I just explained how and why. And moving on to the very last topic. See, I told you guys it'd be a quick one. Maps and what Facepunch is doing to me. So right now, a couple people are probably rolling their eyes like, dude, this is like the 3rd fucking meeting in a row you've discussed this, and we ain't seeing shit happening. Yeah. Okay, so as you all know, Facepunch is deleting all of the rocks in the game and replacing. Now, don't get me wrong, the new rocks they've made are actually really good looking. They're cool. I disagree with their theory of let's just delete all the old ones then. Their whole explanation, the map makers are pissed. Like, we're revolting against Facepunch right now. Their argument is, well, they're unneeded assets that we don't want to clutter the game up. It's like, dude, there's thousands of unneeded assets in this game. Like, I mean, it's insane how many weird things there are in Rust that you guys probably have never even seen before. So that's an invalid argument, but we'll get to that another day. The point being is they're going to rip them out from under us. And when they do, it's going to completely nuke every map we have. For those that have been around for a really long time, you'll remember about 4 years ago, the HDRP update, they did something similar, and they nuked every fucking map we had. We had 30 maps back then. They nuked all 30 of them with their HDRP update. It took us about 3 or 4 years to build up the 25, 6, 7 maps we're at right now. I'm counting some of the ones that are still in work. It took us about 4 years to get that far, and now they're going to fucking do it to us again. They're going to nuke every rock. It's going to completely destroy every map we have. And I mean completely. Each map has about 4,000 rocks. So I would have to go through, and I'd have to remember where the fuck they even were, which that's impossible to do, but I'd have to go through basically and just rebuild every map from the ground up. Well, they're making new rocks, which, again, the new rocks look good, but they're getting rid of the old ones rather than leaving them in there for a while so we can slowly migrate our maps to using the new style rocks. They're just deleting them, which is going to fucking obliterate all our stuff. Now, again, at the start of this topic, I said, a lot of you are like, well, what the fuck? You keep saying this. Why isn't it happening? So this was like back in October they were supposed to do this. They pushed it off to, September. They pushed it off to October, much to our delight. Then in October, they changed their mind and said, we're just going to do the big rock formations for right now. And I was like, okay. And if anybody watched my stream today when I was working on the map, that's what I was doing. I was going back and fixing all the new rock formations. The average map has about maybe 200 to 300 rock formations. So yeah, that's a lot. And yeah, it's a pain in the ass to go through one by one and fix every single one of them. But it's a lot less detrimental than 3,000 to 4,000 rocks that they're going to do. They were supposed to do this month, but due to all our bitching, they pushed it back to December now. They said, we're going to give you map makers 1 month to get your stuff fixed. Ironically, they haven't given us the list of the new rocks or even the list of the old rocks they're deleting, so I don't know how the fuck they expect us to start fixing things right now. Again, I'm going to go down a rabbit hole of anger that I don't want to go down right now. Just know that A, this is why I'm in such a bad mood lately. And B, this is why things are so fucky with maps right now. And you guys are probably like, why do you guys just keep repeating some of the more recent maps? Like, this is why. Because if we're going to go through all this trouble of fixing up maps, it's really hard to want to do that work when you know they're going to be nuked in a month, if that makes sense. So, like, we've been kind of using maps that are more recent, that we know are fixed and working good. Because older maps, Facepunch makes changes all the time. I don't know if you guys know that, but it's like a full-time job for us to go back behind Facepunch and refix our maps that they keep changing stuff and breaking stuff and whatever. So the reason I'm trying to run some of the more recent maps right now is because at least those are mostly fixed from all the recent things Facepunch has changed, and I won't have to do too much fixing on them before they get totally nuked by the big rock update. Just know that this new rock update is officially supposed to happen to us in December's Force Wipe now, and it is I've had players even DM me like, "What are you gonna do?" I don't know. I really don't know. I'm gonna fit. Today I was working on the map for November 26th. That's how far ahead I've gotten, trying to get ahead on this. As soon as I get done with that map for November 26th wipe, I'm gonna start working on the December ones and try to guess. I don't know what to do. They haven't even given us a list of what's gonna be deleted and what's gonna be replaced with. So it's literally just working in the dark. But I don't have time to wait. I can't wait. It would take, normally it would take about 2 months to get all the rocks done on a map, all 4,000 or whatever of them. It'd take about 2 months to do that. I've got 27 maps I got to do that for. I mean, even if you just said, well, you don't have to do them all at once. Well, okay, for December, I got to get 3 maps done and 3 maps, and I've only got 3 weeks time, and it's about 6 months worth of work. So I'm going to do my best to get all the rocks fucking hand replaced the best I can. What I need from the players is this. Number 1, have patience with us. Please just yeah, I'm going to try some meth for sure. I'm not even kidding. Yeah, number 1, send me some Adderall. No, number 1 is just have patience with us. I mean, please understand, like, we are insanely short-staffed right now. We are barely even at 20% capacity of what we should be running admin-wise. I'm the only person that works on our maps, so that's a daunting task, especially when I gotta be the mean admin and handle other problems too. Yeah, and that's another thing what Wiki just said is some of our, you understand how, I know it's probably like, well, rocks, it's not that big of a deal. It is a big deal because a lot of stuff you don't realize behind the scenes is made from rocks. Like, we use them for everything. So it's a huge deal, especially because the new ones are not going to be the same shape and the same size. So it's not like we can just replace them with a new one. We have to actually rebuild the maps. So just have patience with us and just bear with us. If I come across pissy or moody or short or even absent, like, damn, T's never around. That's why I'm literally just contemplating hanging myself trying to work on these fucking maps. Go easy on the admin team too, because they're having to deal with my bitchy attitude behind closed doors. You guys get the politically correct version of me. They get to hear me bitch about these maps. So go easy on them too and have some patience. Number 2 is we could definitely use all the map testers we could get. We had an influx of a couple new map testers come in. They've done a great job. Shout out to those people, by the way. They've been putting in some reports. They've been putting in too many reports. I actually had to tell them to chill out a little bit because, I don't want to sit there and fix these current maps when they're all about to get destroyed anyway. So I actually had to slow them down a little bit. But when December hits and they fuck us with these rocks, we are going to need map testers like crazy. I mean, like crazy. We're going to have to literally look at every single rock on every single map, every single custom monument on every single map. We have a lot to do. So we need map testers like crazy. We will explain in just a moment here how to apply to be a map tester if that's something you're interested in helping us with. And number 3 is just know, I don't even know what we're going to do. I'm going to try my best to fix these maps. But again, we're blind. Facepunch ain't giving us shit, man. We don't know what they're deleting. We don't know what they're adding. If all else fails, I may have to, for the first time in our 6-year history. It's choking me up just to even say this. I mean, where's the? We can't use our damn soundboard.
We can't. I already tried.
That sucks. Yep, that's it. That's the barf right there. Proc gen barf. I may have to throw a proc gen map up for a wipe or two just to get us over the hump so I can get these damn maps fixed. Because the good news is, once the December Force Wipe comes out, I don't have a fucking choice. The old rocks will be gone and the new rocks will be in. Right now there's a confusion. Like right now I don't even know what they consider to be a new rock and what they consider to be an old rock. You get what I'm saying? Like when I look up rocks in the list of assets I have to build a map with, I just have like fucking 500 different rocks. I don't know which ones they're deleting and which ones they're not deleting. So how am I going to start fixing my map if I don't even know which ones are still going to be here? So the good news is once December hits, I'll definitely know for sure because it'll be done and they'll be gone. I'm going to do my best to fix the maps blindly. But if all else fails, we may have to proc gen a wipe or so. It sucks. I literally feel like throwing up just saying that, but I don't know what else to do. I mean, hell, during the Q&A session, if you guys got any fucking ideas, man, let me know. if we do have to run a prot gen, we'll do our best, to throw some cool shit. We'll throw some custom NPCs out there. Prot gens are, like 1/6 of the power of our maps. I don't know if you guys know this, but our maps are about the density of 6 prot gen maps put together at once, as far as entities go and nodes go. That's why when you come on our server, you're like, damn, my frames per second is terrible here. Well, that's why, because you're basically playing on 6 vanilla maps at once on our maps because there's so much shit. So if we do run a prot gen, we'll have a lot of extra headroom since there ain't going to be so much shit. Maybe we'll throw some more zombie hordes and NPCs just wandering the land or something. I don't know. We'll figure something out fun to do, but just know it's going to be... there'll be less nodes, by the way, because prot gen maps have about 20 to 25% of the nodes that our maps have. They don't have shit for nodes on prot gens. So be ready for that. I can't wait to hear all that bitching. Oh, where are the nodes at? Just know we're gonna do our best. That's I don't know what else to say on this topic, honestly. We're gonna do our best. So please just bear with us. This is a very stressful time. Like it's bad. Like even my wife is like, oh my god. Even my mother even like, what's up with you lately? Like it's very stressful. Very stressful. Ask my admin team, how much you guys see me lately in voice? Like doesn't really happen.
New Discord, who dis?
Yeah, I'm in that I'm like sinking into depression over what they're doing to us here. Maybe it's 6 years of my work just getting deleted. So anyway, and that was my my phone never stops.
It's okay. I'll create the maps and everything.
On that note,
I'm going to explain to them how to do
Map testers.
Yeah, I'm going to do the map test thing. And also just know that's why we're running. You may see like, damn, did we just play this map 3 months ago? That's why. I just don't want to keep refixing old maps when they're going to get deleted. So if you want to be a map tester, it's really easy to do. We have in the support bot channel, you can apply for staff. If you're applying for map tester, it's much easier to get in. It's really difficult to get in as staff, but as a map tester, of course I say that, and then you're like, but Chappie's there.
Yeah.
If you want to be a map tester, it's really easy. Like you literally just need to have a pulse and not be an asshole. So that may eliminate some of you, but most of you have a pulse. And the asshole part eliminates Wookiee. So all you got to do is put in a staff app, and instead of answering like all our interview questions that are inside the staff app, just put in there, like, I'm just trying to be a map tester. Like, it asks you questions like, blah, 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 blah. Just put in there, map tester, just looking to be a map tester, just looking to be a map tester. And you don't have to answer all the questions for real. Just let us know it's just to be a map tester. And, we'll get back to you. It could take a couple of days. We try to get, there's the link right there. Nola put it in there, support bot. We try to get a group together. So when we train them how to be a map tester, we don't have to do it, separately for 6 different people. It'd be much easier to get everybody together at once. So just want to be a map tester, throw the maps in. We need help. We're gonna need seriously like 20 fucking map testers for December when this hits. November would be a great time to start because right now we're only testing the bare fucking minimum. Like, hey, I even told my map testers, you can ask them, check the new rock formations I put in. Check the rivers because Face Punch broke all the water. By the way, if you hadn't figured that out yet, check the water, check the rock formations, check the custom monuments to make sure they're working. Nothing else. Like, period. You ask my map testers. I actually yelled at them like yesterday. Like, stop testing so much shit. Just the basics. We got to get through this so we can move on to the December maps. So it'd be a good time to practice as a map tester because when December hits, it's going to be a nightmare. So anyway, all right. Any other admin have anything? Or I'm sorry, any lead admin first have anything that you guys want to jump in on?
We baby Jesus, I'm tired. Thank you all for being here.
Yeah.
Be nice to T. He's not really a meanie.
Oh,
Isn't that what I'm supposed to say, T?
Are you home, Nolan?
I'm home.
Oh shit! No, I didn't even know you got home yet. Cool. Welcome back. Yeah, and please be nice to T. He's not as mean as y'all think he is.
That's what you told me to say, right?
Oh yeah. I'll send you. I'll pay. You want me to Venmo or Zelle?
I just want you to stop hitting me.
Just stop beating me. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah. Any admins or staff have anything you'd like to bring up?
The beatings will continue until morale improves.
I just want to say thanks for the comments on the raids that I've done. The nightmares means a lot to know that you guys are having fun with them. Appreciate it. Yeah,
hey, and props to Chappie on all that work on a raid basis. I can tell you right now.
Big props.
I handed you how many, like probably 20 or 30 files, Chappie, for new bases to work on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we got a couple dozen new raids coming down the pipe right now. He's just making final tweaks, touching them up, getting them ready, making sure they fall within the boom cost. All that good stuff. So just know, Well, I mean, it's up to him, honestly. I kind of put him in charge of this and just gave him the keys to the car here. But hopefully, whenever he feels ready, we'll have a couple dozen new raids coming out soon.
Some of the experts will be coming with the player bases as well.
Nice.
We're just finishing up some fine tuning. About a third of the experts and I think 13 player bases.
Nice. And Wookie, you're gonna want to install the game. Christmas is coming. I'm just saying. All right. Any other admins or staff have anything you'd like to bring up?
Yeah.
The hell was that? Oh, Cry, you on your cell?
Oh Lord.
Oh, he's typing. I want to thank the community for helping us with keeping our community awesome. Yep, absolutely. That was my first topic earlier. Very good point. Very good point. You guys have been doing a great job and keep being nice to everybody. That's how we keep players. All right, we're gonna open it up to the Q&A. Again, let's try to make this a little quick because after the Q&A, I got something to show you guys, something new that I made for y'all, and we'll give out prizes and shit too. So let's make the Q&A nice and quick.
Players who would like to join the Q&A, you'll see a little raise your hand icon. Go ahead and queue up. If you do not have a microphone, you can type your question in chat, but please join to raise your hand anyway. We'll call on you. Go ahead and paste your message at that point, and we'll respond to you in voice. For those of you that do join and join the stage for voice, once you're done talking, please leave the stage. Save us a step of having to remove you. All right, up first we have Eagle Eye 145. Speaking of map testers.
Okay.
What up?
You guys hear me okay?
Yeah, we
Hey,
got you.
Eagle.
I just wanted to say thank you to the admins for sure. I know we had a couple month break there with getting super busy, but we are back. And T-Bird, looking forward to jumping back in head first to that map testing. Hopefully we don't break too many maps with the rock story again.
I can't wait to get y'all back in there, man. Y'all fucking
Yeah,
rock stars
we
with
need
that
you.
map test.
We're out of town the next 2 weekends, and then after that we should be back pretty much full time.
Perfect.
So
Perfect.
we'll be back for December just in time to help you with the rocks.
Perfect. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, you guys, guys and gal, you guys were awesome fucking map testers back in the day. So that'd be nice.
I just wanted to say welcome to all the new players. As far as looking at Zombieland,
You're gonna have to type this. You're gonna have to type this one, man. You're breaking up bad.
every now and then we still poke our head out.
You on a cell phone?
Yeah, he's mobile.
Can you hear me better now?
Oh, there you
Yes.
go.
Oh, hey, there we go.
You hear me now?
Yep.
Okay. I just wanted to say welcome to all the new players. As far as servers, we've been with T-Bird on and off since the beginning. We've picked a couple others to try here and there, and we always come back to Zombieland because you're not going to find a better community. And as difficult as some things can look, there are more than enough of us veterans here that are always willing to help out. All you got to do is reach out, send a message in, general chat, in game, and there's plenty of us that'll always help as long as we're on and we have time to be able to do it.
And he brought up a really
that's
good
awesome.
point. Really good point there because we have tickets every day about this. Like, I died, I can't get my stuff. Like, all you got to do is ask. Just ask. Our community is so fucking friendly. The difference is though, is you have to ask and not whine. If that makes sense. Like, I don't want to be disparaging there, but like, I had a ticket a couple weeks ago, and the guy was like, I went and looked at his chat. I mean, oh fuck this, I fucking die, I can't. This is bullshit. This server, and then like nobody helped him. But then I was like, in the ticket, just ask. I did. I'm like, I didn't say it to him, but I'm thinking to myself, no, you fucking didn't. You just bitched. And then he went and asked, literally, just, hey, can someone help me? I died and I can't get, boom. Fucking a dozen people went with him and solved it all. Like, all you got to do is just ask politely. Everybody on the server has been in your situation before. They just don't want you bitching about it. They just want you to ask.
My go-to.
I've been on it in that same place.
Yeah. I mean, the servers are hard.
Go ahead.
They can be hard for sure.
Yeah, I always I used to hire mercenaries. Like, hey, I can't get to my bag. If someone can help me out, I've got 100 rounds of 7.62 or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or 5.56.
Yep. catch more flies.
Yeah,
with
I
that.
mean, even with me being a veteran, there's still some stuff that I haven't ever got a chance to try that I'm just getting into. That even I'll admit, I get my butt handed to me, and I'm like, hey, if anyone's got a seg, I could use some help. So, I mean, it happens. There's always going to be something that's going to get the best of us as players, and that's what gets us better, is willing to take that challenge, because this community is there to be able to help you take that challenge and get your stuff back or replace it depending on what it is.
Exactly. Hell, I own these motherfuckers, and I can't even raid higher than a medium. I'm not even kidding. I cannot raid solo higher than a medium.
Skill level.
Yeah, it is. I suck. But the
Or
difference
skill
is, though,
issue.
I come from old school gamers, though. I enjoy that. I enjoy the fact that I know I suck
Yep.
and I can't complete that, because that makes me strive for it and want to. You know what I'm saying? Like that's my stepping stones. I like that kind of shit.
It's when you know you can get to that next level, you finally have made that step as a gamer where you've gotten better.
Yeah, it makes you feel like you did something. Like if I can do everything, I feel like, well, what's the fucking point then? So, yeah,
Well,
good-
Eagle,
good
we,
shit.
we certainly appreciate the good vibes, man. Y'all
Always,
be safe,
guys.
and look forward to seeing you soon.
Yeah,
on,
we're still
test
about
server.
we're still about 2 hours out from home, and then I've got to jump on and finish our Halloween base. So
Nice. All right, man.
Safe travels.
Good to see you. I appreciate it. Kick his
See you
ass
guys.
out of here. Kick his ass out of here.
All right.
Here you go.
Up next, we have Coldarian.
Do you ever feel like our players are running a train on us?
Oh yeah. I mean, yeah.
By the way, Cold, if you wouldn't mind, pronounce your name for me so I can get it phonetically correct.
Oh, he's typing anyway. I can't talk at the
Damn
moment.
it.
I'm going to keep it short and simple. Just want to say, all due respect, fuck the walkers, haha. When you get above level 100, it's impossible to get out of the base. It's probably just a walker, bitch. Is that what this? Okay, yeah. Okay, cool. All right, well, at least I know they're working. I get Cold. I got the perfect solution for you with walkers. I'm dead ass serious. I'm not even kidding. I got the 100% foolproof solution to your walker problem. Yep, don't die. Get good. That's the solution. Walkers are there to punish you when you die. So what is the solution? Don't die. All right, moving on. Tiz, he don't have to be in the voice.
Gotcha. All right.
But thanks, Cold. I'm glad
Thanks,
to know
Cold.
they're working, man. I'm serious. I'm not trying to be a dick to you, man. I'm being serious. I'm glad they're working. That they are there to punish you for dying. That's perfect.
And with our conversation we just had with Eagle Eye, reach out, see if people come help you get your stuff back.
By the way, I just saw him in chat real quick before the next speaker starts. Everybody welcome Distech. He's our newest staff member.
Hey.
He's doing his staff thing right now. Doing pretty good so far. Out there greeting players and trying to help out with tickets. I've definitely seen him jumping on a lot of shit. So good shit, man. Good shit. Welcome Distech to the team.
All right. Up next, we have Adorable Mikey.
The adorable part's kind of questionable, but okay.
Well, so is the Mikey part.
Yeah.
Thank you. What a welcome. Thank you
Yeah.
so much.
That's how we roll.
Definitely adorable. Not sure about the Mikey.
Yeah.
Yeah. So to start off, I got to tell on myself a little bit.
Uh-oh.
About a week ago, Europe had their daylight savings time. Their daylight saving time is a week ahead of America's. I guess the Facebook servers do that. The voting website does that.
I have no control over it.
No, I know. I'm just saying, I got to vote twice. I voted, and then the clocks rolled back, and then I got to vote again. So I'm going to win top voter this month just because I got a vote that most other people are not going to get.
Maybe
And-
somebody else did.
Well, maybe. I doubt it, but whatever the case, I think that's lame. I think that's lame that, like, you have to have this super niche situation in order to get an edge. And so, long story short, I'm just hoping you'll consider amending the top voter criteria to whoever gets the most votes, or any and all people who get the amount of votes equal to the days in the wipe. 20 out of 28, 30 out of 35, 35. And if you get extra votes, who cares?
I mean, that's basically what we do now. It's everybody has the same opportunity to click on the vote button the same amount of times. And if there's a situation where, someone either on purpose or accidentally takes advantage of a double vote,
Oh,
so
let me
be
pause
it.
you. Let me pause you. God, if I could tell you how many times, how this is, by the way, this isn't you, Mikey. This is before you even played here. I can tell you how many times I've had to discuss this topic and how much I hate this topic. But you know what? Put it in
We
suggestions.
we can't have 900.
No. He's
voters
not
to-
talking about. He's not talking about. He's talking about.
I don't think you should be
basically what-
punished for not being
I'm
perfect.
I'm
You know,
I'm putting it into easier terms. What he's basically saying is, and the only reason is even stumbling me for a second to think is because the problem that is up is that people like him, people like Rocket Rebel, people Wookie. I'm looking at names that scroll by. Jade, these kind of people, they know how to do that. They know it can be done. They know how to do it. They know they can only do it once every other month. Blah blah blah. They know all the tricks. Hell, I can't even explain how it works. I know it's been explained to me before. I just don't pay attention to it. So they know it can be done. New players don't know that can be done. And when I say new players, I'm talking people with a couple wives, even a couple months is still new enough to not really understand how that works. What he's saying is, if there's 31 days in the force wipe, then why not give it to anybody who has 31 votes that month?
yeah, exactly.
I know what you're saying.
I just think that's fair. It discourages people to not vote. If you see somebody who's got an extra vote and you know they're going to win, you're gonna be like, "Fuck this! I'm not going to win. I'm not going to vote," and that's bad for the server.
Well,
you know,
you're steering this the wrong way because I'm thinking about it, but now you're steering me away from it because technically there is a reason to vote because you get prizes and those prizes accumulate and get bigger and bigger as you go through the vote tallies. So I disagree with that statement, but I can't believe he's got me even pondering this. Put it in suggestions so I can think on it and not forget about it. Will you do me
Okay.
that?
Absolutely. Like, it's your server. You're gonna do whatever you want. I just wanted to
wait,
float it.
No, you're 100% wrong. You're 100% wrong. This is y'all's server, not my server. I push the
Our
buttons.
server, comrade.
I push the buttons and pay the bills. This is y'all's server because if y'all ain't here, there's no fucking server. So yeah, put that in suggestions just so I have time to ponder about if I want to do this or not, and that way I don't forget because I'm very forgetful.
Understood. Thank you for your time. And
Okay.
also, can I please get an orange horde zombie stone? If we're doing an infinity gem thing, there's 6 of them.
So you know that those weren't originally created for that purpose.
Well,
I
that's
had
not-
a great. Didn't I explain this like 2 meetings ago? I swear I did.
Yeah.
I told
with
the whole story, but that
raid
wasn't
bases.
the original. Yeah, the stones were originally invented for raid-based costs. Green, easy; yellow, medium; red, hard. See where I'm going? And
Well-
what I was going to do is to buy raid for one of those. When you want to buy a raid, you had to have that stone to be able to purchase the raid. Now the stones, my original idea was the stones would drop from not only just they would be a lot more common from zombies first of all, but they would also drop from regular custom NPCs. They would also drop from raids. Like when you raid easy bases, they drop yellow stones. When you raid medium bases, they would drop red stones, so you could progress through the different tiers. And that's the
Raid
original
currency.
yeah, that was the original thing. They were a currency to buy raids. And an ex-admin who was very anti-challenge and loved everything just to be handed to the players just bitched, so I didn't do it. I didn't go through with it. But I had spent so much time making those stones, I'm like, well, fuck, I got to use them for something.
Well, nowadays they're all the quest things it suggests they're infinity. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I know. I just need to make more quests like that, honestly.
Okay, that's all I got. I'm done.
Mikey.
Thank you.
Up next, we have El Mello.
They call him El Mello.
Just butter them.
Hello, everybody. How's it going?
How you doing?
What's up, Mello?
Good. Hey, man, I just want to give a recommendation. I mean, I love the server. I love what you guys are doing. I got greeted by an admin on like my first or second day there, so really
Nice.
enjoy the whole server. But the only thing I would like to see is like if abandoned bases, maybe after like 4 or 5 days of no one spawning into their base, if you can kind of make like a PvP area,
They already
that'd be
do.
pretty fun.
They already
They
do.
do.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Oh, okay,
So
cool.
I think
I'm
I
enjoying that.
increased the time. It used to be real short, like 2, 3, and 4.
Yep. 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, it's 4, 5, 6 right now. And what I mean by that is no rank, VIP, or veteran. And I don't mean paid ranks. I mean just, playtime ranks. 4, 5, and 6 days. So if you haven't logged in 4 days and you have no rank, your shit will turn PvP. And actually, the plugin, I made it so that it populates your base with fucking loot and all kinds of cool stuff.
Oh, okay, cool then.
If your
Oh,
base
you
does
would
not
announce
qualify,
that.
though, it gets deleted. So like if your base is like fucking 3 foundations and a wall and no boxes for loot, then it's just going to delete them.
Oh, okay. No, then that's good enough
Yep.
for me.
It
I
does
appreciate it.
happen. Matter of fact, you should start seeing some popping up soon.
Perfect. Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
What he meant was great suggestion. I think we'll implement that right
Hey,
away.
hey, you know what? Such a good idea. I did it while you were fucking talking. It's already happening right now.
That's what I'm talking about.
Fucking efficiency, baby.
That's service.
All right,
No.
thank you guys.
Yeah, man. Thanks for the compliments too, man. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
Thanks, Mello. All right, up
Oh
next,
no.
Death Queen
Oh
yourself.
no.
Oh, here we go. Isn't it past your bedtime?
Does she have school tomorrow?
She
Right.
does.
Death
it's voting
Queen.
day.
No, no,
Death
no. Wait,
Queen,
wait,
I'm-
wait, whoa, whoa,
I'm
whoa,
banning
wait,
a
wait, wait.
word. You can't say hi or hello.
Death Queen,
Go
wait,
ahead.
wait. You can't. Not only that, but this is actually a reverse Q&A. You don't join to ask us questions. You join for us to ask you questions. So, how are you doing in school?
I'm doing good.
Your grades okay?
Yes.
You been getting any trouble?
No.
All right, I'm gonna ask your mom. So you better be telling me the truth. All right, what you got?
I just wanted to say hi, and I wanted to say I believe in you all for the December wipe.
Yeah, I'm glad
Got
you
this.
do. I don't.
Oh,
I'm very
poor
depressed.
babies.
But I
She
appreciate
is
the
losing
support.
faith.
And how,
We'll do our best.
And it's good to see you, Death Queen. We always love having
Okay.
you around.
Oh, I love you guys too. Bye bye.
That's my adopted daughter, y'all. I adopted her. She just doesn't know it yet.
Oh,
She knows.
I have none left. You guys know that my baby is turning 18 next week. Like, that's it. I'm done. I have no more. I have none left.
Mine turns 21 in January.
Yeah, but you're fucking old. Like,
Death Queen's gonna be your stepdaughter.
yeah, you Death Queen's my surrogate, adopted, whatever the I don't know.
only if
In-law.
I can have some of your Halloween candy.
Now, you can have my Halloween candy. I'm trying to watch my figure.
Oh, thank you.
All right, next.
Later,
Bye
Death.
bye.
Bye, Death Queen.
You don't have to watch it, we're watching it for you.
I bet you are. Get off my OnlyFans, dude. You're not to get on my OnlyFans while we're in a meeting.
You know where I put the camera.
Speaking of watching T's OnlyFans, Navy CB himself.
That's why you guys want the that's why you guys want the Bailey cam, because Bailey's always under my desk.
Zombieland.
Navy, what's
It's
up?
a great day. What's up, buddy?
What's going on, you nutcase?
Nothing. You know me. I fuck up and always got to self-report. So you know your admins hate my ass when I do that.
Always.
Gotta say, great job for the admins during the October Fright Night times you guys did. I kind of think I pissed off Nint. He comes try to scare me, and I just laughed at him. I was like, "Nice job," and kept rolling.
Oh,
But
if you did, I didn't hear anything about it. He had fun spooking people. I know that.
oh yeah, he got Morty Pie, man. He scared the dog shit out of her. He
Nice.
followed her around for almost a half hour.
That's fucking
But
hilarious.
main thing is like for you new players, I'm around a lot. Eagle Eye's around a lot. Clover, Born to Smoke, a bunch of us are around. Hit us up. You need help, shit like that. Don't be afraid to ask. The admins tend to rely on us, so you're not bugging the shit out of them.
You what?
The other thing is use test gens, not the fucking windmills.
Amen.
Jesse's rug says it all.
Amen.
I'm an asshole. I will purposely fly by and try to see if the Sams will take out your windmills. Sorry, but that's me.
Honestly, I ain't gonna hate you for it either.
I do it. I was waiting for it because I saw admin log in one time and I saw 6 Sam sites at a windmill and I'm like, now all of a sudden it said I forgot who it was. Is logging in. I'm like, well, I'm about to get banned.
Yeah, that's good.
But other than that, Chappie's gonna be talking to you, T-Bird. I got something going through his head too, so he'll talk to you about that.
Yeah, I'm gonna send you
suggestion-
something later.
Yeah. For the suggestions already put in, when are the military rugs coming out?
Oh shit! I honestly forgot about him. I've been so hellbent on these fucking rocks, dude.
We need to. We can put Jezebel on that. She's done
Yeah.
some rugs.
Oh yeah, we can do that. Jesse, get with me later. I gotta talk to you about that.
But other than that, admin's been great. I mean, I love it here. You know, T, I know the pain you're going through. You used to run on servers when I ran them too. We ran together. I know your fucking pain. I know what you're going through.
Oh, that's definitely hell.
So, oh yeah, that's a whole new side of hell.
Nope. Honestly,
other
though,
than
it's the community we got here. It makes it all worth it. I literally I even talked to my wife about this kind of shit. Like, that's how much these servers mean to me. I literally talked to my spouse about it, and she's just like, yeah, but do you enjoy it still? And I'm like, yeah, these fucking people, man. These are real ass people. I mean, like look what happened when Nem recently. You know, when Legend passed away and stuff, and you know, she's got like that tribute getting tattooed on her arm. Like, that's real shit. These are real fucking people, man. So I'm like, yeah.
Yep. I mean, I bought the thing and ran it and stuck it up on the top of a fucking mountain.
Yeah,
So,
it's
I mean,
great. That's why I tell my wife, I'm
Me-
like, these are real ass people. I actually really have feelings for these people. Like, I actually care about these people. So fuck yeah, I still enjoy it. It just Face Punch definitely likes to make it rough.
Yep. And main thing is, I mean, I've met a few people off playing off Zombieland. So I mean, it is what it is, man. It's a fucking group together. I mean,
Hey, I've pet T's dog before.
Yeah, he has. He's come to my house and pet my dog.
That's my claim to fame.
Yeah, I mean,
There you
I've met you. I was supposed to be hanging out with Mountain Juice this fall until Asheville got fucked, and then Nivix spent the whole weekend at my house. So yeah, good people, man. Good people.
but other than that, great job. Keep it up. You new admins, you're about to see a whole new side of my ass. You're gonna get tired. You wait till you get my tickets on self-reporting. You're gonna love it. So
Oh, here we
it is
go.
what it is.
Oh, Jesus.
come
Get
on,
off
man.
the stage.
You know how stressed I am.
Later.
Come on. Of course, at least I don't have fucking twins and shit at age 50 something. Oh my god, I'd go nuts.
I right-clicked him and moved him to audience, and I was thinking back to when we had Distech and we were doing the interview with him, and he's like, "Yeah, just kick me out of the channel," and I kicked him out of the Discord.
Oh, out of the whole ass Discord. Distech came on staff. Yeah, or we were doing our interview with him. Yeah, he kicked him out of the whole fucking Discord. He had to rejoin, relink, all this shit. I'm like, what the fuck?
Interview went great. Now get out of our Discord.
Literally, we
He
interviewed.
sent me messages that I can't rejoin. What happened? I mean, you just got kicked out of the channel. He says, I think I got kicked out of the Discord.
Literally, yeah. Thanks for the interview.
And yep, you go.
You got done with this interview to become a staff member, and we're like, okay, thanks for your time. Kick. Kicked him out of the fucking Discord.
And see, I've been trying to invite him to the stage the whole time. Now I invite him to be a speaker. He doesn't
Oh,
love
I
us.
see. He's in speaker now.
All right,
Oh.
up next we have Minechronic.
You know, speaking of laughing so hard, you know what we got to do one night is we got to play Chappie's recording in the server meeting. I don't give a fuck.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I'll find it right now. I'll go get it.
Mm.
No, not today.
Oh my god. It was so...
I don't know.
All right, what's up, man?
So I'm a new player. I'm really enjoying your Zombieland server.
Welcome.
I just got a quick question about enchanting. So how many enchant you can get on gear, and does it reroll? I
3.
quickly search around and even find the mod that you guys included, but I didn't find any documentation online to answer my question, as everything can be customized.
Yep, 3 per piece of gear, and they do stack if you get the same enchantment. So if you get a 5% vampiric and you get another 2% vampiric, now you have a 7%.
All right, cool. Well, great job, guys, man. It's a pleasure to know you. Fun to be playing with you.
Hey man, stick
See ya.
around too, man. Stick around. We got a lot of fun stuff coming up soon. We just got to get through this weird map shit going on.
All right, see you around.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thanks for being part of our community.
Also, a piggyback on what he was talking about. Bad Idea has volunteered to kind of pick up where I left off with our website revamp. Most of you don't know. Like literally, like a year ago, I just like, you know what? I need to teach myself how to make a website because we have too much shit in Discord. I'd like to put the stuff on a website so we don't have to clog up our Discord. Anyway, then I got busy with all the other stuff I have to do around here, and I haven't really finished it. And it's been stale. So Bad Idea volunteered to kind of take that project by the horns and finish fixing things up, correcting some stuff that's changed that I never updated, adding new stuff, enchanting like he just mentioned, jetpacks, shit like that. So Bad Idea will be heading that up here soon. Honestly, he's just waiting on me when I have free time to teach him how to do it all. So. No.
Oh, Distech joined the
Anybody else?
stage instead.
Is that it? Oh, somebody kicked Distech out. I'm just kidding.
No,
Don't.
I just got here.
Poor Distech. He gets so abused. It's like initiation. You just got to get abused. Is that it? We have no more speakers? Is that it?
Hasn't been abused yet.
That's it.
That's it? Okay. I guess we're going to move on to the prizes now. So what's going to happen? Y'all going to log in. Do we have an admin for each server, by the way?
I'm already ready on it.
We need somebody on term and infection.
Okay. So the admins are going to spread out to each server.
I'll let in for term.
While they're doing that, I'm just going to be lazily flying around one of the new maps that we're going to be playing in November. For anybody that wants to see the map preview, when you guys are done getting your prizes from the admins, I'm going to show you the new thing that I'm implementing for y'all that I coded a couple days ago. Line up. Where are you guys going to do it at?
Just do it at town, front of town.
All right.
Yeah.
Y'all just warp to town, form a single file line in front of the admin. Let them know if you want rockets or Zeds, and they will give you a nice chunk of those. whichever. Once you have your prize, please leave the area so things don't get confusing, and don't be jumping on people's heads and shooting a 249 up into the sky. Like, just try to be civil. It's a long night for us. We start our staff meetings at like 6:30. We've been doing this, so we're ready to get it over with here. And like I said, I'm going to switch over to Rust while you guys are doing that, and start flying around the map. And what's fucking server am I on right now?
You're on test 2.
Am I on test 2? Okay, cool, perfect.
Yeah.
So I need and I'm going to show you guys the map, and then, like I said, I'll show you the new thing that I just implemented as soon as you guys are done getting your prizes. So admins are logging in now. Everybody warp to town to get your prizes. If you're not in the stream, we got 60-something people in the channel, but only 20 in the stream. So if you're not in the stream, you will not be able to see the new thing that I've made for y'all. This is where I'm going to show it. And if you're trying to talk to me, I can only see the stream chat once I'm in Rust. I cannot see Discord anymore because it's on that monitor.
Okay, I'm gonna mute it for a bit.
Yep. All right, got it. Switched over to Rust. Oh, you know what? I need to build something here real quick.
No juice.
Later, Juice.
Later. Y'all have a good one, guys.
Oh, whispering ass.
Hey, we got a couple more people in the stream now.
Oh no, I just realized I had to redo my stream deck. I don't have my keybinds.
Oh, dude. That's lame.
I have
Right?
a profile with a bunch of things you can pick through and send it to you.
No, just the prizes. I didn't set the prizes back up again.
What's that with the new way?
Mm-hmm. Damn, look at all the term players lined up in front of town. Dude, I'm telling you, Terminus is at a resurgence.
I love it. Favorite server.
People want something different.
By the way, stream people, I realize I'm just standing still. It's because I'm trying to configure something in the background real quick to show y'all, so that when people are ready for me to show them the new thing, that it's already ready.
Do we have anybody loading into infection?
They're probably all in the stream like, wow, that's boring. There's nobody on infection getting a prize?
Is anybody on infection?
Guess not.
I have not. I've been poking away at that config for Christmas that you sent, T.
Last call for Utopia.
Term is done.
Oh yeah, I'm about to. Just give me 1 sec here.
Utopia's done. I guess I'll head to infection. No, there's nobody on infection.
Tisk tisk.
So die. Now there's no admin.
You just dipped on us, and I don't know where a bad idea is.
Yeah, I got like so many things on my screen right now. If I stop doing what I'm doing, I'm lost. I thought there was enough of us here, but I was wrong.
We got it.
All right, I'm done configuring stuff here. You want me to fly around a little bit while we wait? God, I forgot how to fly in Rust. By the way, for those that are interested in the map, this is Armageddon. This is ooh, I still got my damn flight speed from last time I showed the map. Jesus. This is actually not coming up until November 26th. Like I said, I'm trying to get ahead on the map work. By the way, if anybody's trying to talk to me, I can only see the stream chat in Twitch or whatever. I can't see Discord. But this is Armageddon. It's a pretty good one. I like this map. Believe it or not, there's a lot of our maps I'm not too fond of. I just, you make something, you look back and you're like, I don't know if I like that. But this one I do like. This actually, I like this monument a lot right here too. Worked pretty hard on this one. I like this monument because you can drive. I made it so that you can drive a train inside the actual monument. It's hard to fly with this speed boost on this thing. Jesus. You can fly a train. You can drive a train right into the monument like it's part of the monument. It's pretty cool.
You're back.
If the map is proc gen, I'll be able to, add the quests and all that kind of shit. But no, there won't be a town. I mean, what we'll do is we'll just build it. Believe it or not, back in the old days, 3-4 years ago. Oh shit! I forgot there's Sam's. Every fucking town, every wipe, we hand built that shit. We would literally log in. We would put down like 2 foundations just to give like a quick research bench and workbench, whatever. Players could get going right off the bat. And then it would take us about 6 hours, and we would literally hand build town every fucking wipe. So we can have a town. It just ain't gonna be the one you're used to. If we had to do a proc gen, we'd just have to fucking build a town. It is what it is, right? This is a good monument, right? What happened?
I'll build it.
Hell yeah! Believe it or not, it was one of our female admins that was pretty much the person who built town every fucking wipe.
Speaking of building things, I don't know if we said anything. I swear I was paying attention. But we didn't have a great amount of participation in the Halloween building event. So if there's a reason you guys didn't want to participate, you should let us know.
Let us know, because that takes a lot of work to put that on, and nobody is really taking part. I mean, there's some. I'm not trying to discredit the people that are, but there's I think there's even openings on Outbreak. Like what? It's insane.
I'm building a base right now because we have so few.
Yeah.
There's Outbreak was empty. There's one person down in the custom area. So I'm taking bases from other servers, not necessarily nitpicking. Just going like down to infection. Okay, well you're in this spot, so I can just move you over. Let's go to Utopia next and find the next base. And we're moving from there.
Yeah, I don't get it. We for those that don't know how it works, normally we because we have that special build spot for these haunted houses. We let players build them all wipe, and then on Halloween we'll hold like a big Halloween party, have games and prizes and fun, and do the haunted houses together. And like literally nobody joined to do it, and then we were so short staffed we didn't have any admins that were available to even run the event, and you know most of the spots are empty. No players wanted to build the haunted houses and stuff, so we just kind of said fuck it and canceled it. It really sucks. Between player turnout and admin staffing, it's not good. Sorry, my voice is low. I'm same microphone. I'm sitting same place. I'm not sure. My stream is probably configured weird or something. I don't know how to fuck with it. I got the little volume slider for my mic and Streamlabs cranked all the way up. So I don't know. Let me know when y'all are done with prizes and I'll show them the shit. And by the way, the thing I'm showing you is not that major. I mean, it's cool. And it was definitely hard to do. I mean, when I was coding it, at one point I thought maybe it wouldn't work, but I ended up getting it to work. And then, of course, I had to show it off to Nivix, and he was like, damn, that's pretty badass. Which always makes you feel good when your mentor compliments your work. So I think it's pretty cool. Ah, there's my favorite part of this map right there. By the way, there's SAMs on this map in a lot of places, so be careful. Oh, I wonder how this turns out. I was actually working on this today. Where'd it go? Wait, it's to my south, not this way. There it is. I was literally working on this today. I think I was streaming actually when I was working on this. Yeah, hi there. If I did that though, the problem is I can't make the proc gen map ahead of time because Facepunch doesn't give you access to all the new assets until the patch is released. So literally on Force Wipe Day at 2 o'clock is the first chance I have to touch any of the new stuff on the December Force Wipe. So I would literally have to I would have to tell all of y'all at like 2 o'clock, say, hey, the servers are going to be down for about 6 more hours until I get done making this proc gen and adding stuff to it. I don't think you guys want that. So, hey, Nola. Oh wait, this is a different map. These NPCs, you haven't worked on these yet. They're kind of walking. I think they need to go underneath.
Sorry to interrupt. Last call for infection.
Yep.
They were all nicely lined up here when I got here. Very nice. Lots of them.
Oh look, the water's fucked up here too. Come on, Facepunch. Can we get the water correct? Like this is getting stupid. Facepunch messed our water up so bad now. If you guys haven't noticed, you go in some water and it's like you're not even in water anymore. It's just like this. That's Facepunch. They fucked the water all up. It's annoying.
Alright, infection is done.
Yeah, this looks cool. I was just working on this monument today. Yeah, they really borked our water. I gotta figure out how to fix that. That's unacceptable. And like right here too. Like look, so look, there's no water, even though there's supposed to be. There's no water there, and you go in it and it works. And then you go over here to this one, and you can see, there is water, and you go in it and it doesn't work. It's such a nightmare. Oh my god. Oh, this was the first map you played on? This is a good one. I like this map. Armageddon. Any other servers still need their prizes? We get them all done?
All done?
Yeah, I just finished. Had a couple of mistypes, but just finished.
Sweet. Okay, let me go back to where I need to be to show you guys what I want to show you. Everybody in the stream, if you want to see what you're going to see, now's your chance. Yeah, but Rocket, there's crying every time somebody loses their kit. Oh, and if anybody wants to see the actual map, there it is right there. That's the actual map. So, some of the stuff I'm going to show you is not going to the players, and I'll explain why and what. It's more just showing off what I coded because I thought it was kind of cool. Originally, I was doing this as a tool for the admins. Actually, it was honestly just for Chappie for working on raid bases. But then I thought to myself, wait a minute, I bet I could kind of branch this out a little bit and do something cool for the players. So that's where we're at with this. So I'll just show you the whole thing. Again, I'm new to coding, so I'm just proud of myself. I want to show off. This is what it does. So like you see my stone foundation right here. Actually, we'll go over here to the wood one. You see this wood foundation? Boom, now it's gingerbread. Oh, oops, I hit the wrong thing. Boom, now it's back to wood. The stone thing, I mean, like I can go make it adobe. Go over here and make this metal container. Just like that. Just looking right at them. I can go to this furnace. And I can do, I forgot which one was the furnace. I want to say it was this one. Oh, I hit the wrong one, sorry. Give me one sec, clerical. Forgot the slash. I think it's that one. Yeah, look, skin to furnace. Sorry, I forgot to slash on a couple. Like I can do this door. Boom, right? And look, I can even do handheld things. Make my gun. Oh, I think that's another one of the ones I forgot to slash. With the gun, with the handheld weapon, I got to switch off of it and switch back to it. But look, see now my gun is So these skins, any fucking skin that exists, it could be the published ones in the workshop. It could be the ones that are still, just submitted to the workshop and still being voted on. It can be Twitch drops skins. It could be any skin in the fucking game. Now again, remember what I said. This isn't all going to the players. The reason the skin stuff isn't going to the players is because I can't have people running around like doing all kinds of crazy shit and ruining the whole purpose of Skin Box or Skin Shop and all that kind of stuff. So that's not going to the players. The skin part isn't. That is actually just mainly for people like Chappie working on raid bases, or when admins are building an event or a party or something in game. We can keybind a skin real quick and just go bam, 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 and skin all the doors or skin all the rugs or whatever. That's what that's for. That was just more me bragging. The part that's going to the players, though, I'm thinking about doing here is the building blocks. So you guys would be able to go like up to your fucking building pieces and just hotkey shit and go like this. Change it to whatever the fuck you want, anytime you want. To whatever. Just like that, just hitting a button. I made it so that if you try to do the wrong skin to something, it'll even tell you what your options are. Like I just tried to do that, and it says no, you need to use either Frontier or Ginger. Yeah, without the DLC. I do not have the DLC. I don't own the DLC, period. I do not have DLC. You can literally just hotkey any of them. What else is there for wood? Frontier? So here's what the real command is, instead of using hotkey. So skin ID, LOS. LOS just means line of sight. As you saw, I could also skin things on my hotbar. So LOS means line of sight, whatever you're looking at. And then for the building pieces, which is the part that I'm thinking about opening up to the players, the building pieces, you don't even need skin IDs, you just need to know the name. So I think, Frontier?
Yep.
Boom, there you go. Same with these. If you want to go Brutalist, whatever. And what else is cool? I also added another command because I started thinking to myself, what about that stupid glitch where like people's shit keeps getting skinned for no reason? So what I did add was this. I made a new command called unskin. Oh, sorry. It did my gun because I forgot to type LOS for line of sight. Look, my gun's back to normal now. So you could just hotkey unskin LOS. I'm doing that right now if you hadn't figured that out. So you can just hotkey unskin LOS and just run around and fucking spam that shit on things. If you if you get a bug, or if you just want to unskin your base to start back over, you just look around and literally just keep hitting the hotkey, and everything goes back to normal, just like that. And if you want to, God, I get a lot of notifications. If you want to put it back, or if you want to skin it to
That's
something
because
else,
you made that thing be logged.
Yeah.
Oh, that's me doing that. Yeah, duh. I need to mute that channel. By the way, this is logged because if you guys don't realize how many restrictions I have on my admin team, like they everything they do gets tracked, so there's never any cheating. And every time somebody uses this command, it logs who used it, where they used it, what they used it on, who owned the thing that they used it on, all that shit. That way, Chappie gets a wise idea like, hey, T made that new command, I can go cheat and do whatever I want now with this. No. Or even worse, he's like, hey, I don't like Rocket Rebel. I'm gonna go reskin his whole fucking base, and then Rocket Rebel comes screaming at me. I can look in the logs and be like, Chappie, what the fuck did you do, man? So I log everything. So that's what all that dinging in the background is. But you can sit there and hotkey that shit and go around and just do up your whole base however you see fit. You can hear the logs going off in the background. This is the part I'm thinking about opening up to the players. I was gonna make this like a champion perk. When you reach champion, you can run around and skin things. Yes, I did code it to make sure that you own the shit you're trying to skin, so you can't go around skinning other people's stuff. I even coded it to check your clan. So if you guys are in a clan together, you can still skin their shit. So in other words, if Jezebel builds the base, but Chappie wants to go around skinning stuff, he can go around skinning stuff because they're in a clan together. You know what I'm saying? But I did make it include clan check. It checks your clan to see if you're in a clan together. If you are, it'll let you skin their shit. The reason I did it that way, though, is I don't want people running around skinning other people's shit, skinning other people's base or whatever. So, anyway, that's the new thing. I'm going to give you guys, at the champion rank, I'm going to give you access to be able to change the building skins on your base with just a hotkey press. Whatever you use, twig skin, there is no twig skin. These are actual skin IDs. Like, if you look like this stone platform right here, see how it says grade stone skin ID 0? There's no skin ID. And then if I go over here to this, or even better, I'll do the same one and just make it Adobe. Now I made it Adobe. Now you see it says stone with skin ID 10220. Twig does not have a skin ID. There's no such thing as a twig skin. Oh yeah, you're thinking of a door skin or whatever, yeah. So anyway, like I said, there's nothing major. I just thought it would be a cool little perk for the players to have. Yeah, that's it. Kind of underwhelming, I guess, but yeah, I think it's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I think it's.
I mean,
it's fucking awesome
it's a
for me.
big deal.
And if
People
anybody
are
ever
going to
wants
be
to know,
able.
if everybody ever wants to know how to bind that kind of stuff, you can see my thing right here, how you bind it. Well, I'll put it in chat, it'll be easier to see, but
People being able to use the skin IDs of stuff so they don't have to actually buy the DLC. That's pretty fucking cool.
like that's one of my binds that I just used right there. Right, there's the other one. So that's how you bind stuff when there's more than one word. You put it in quotes like that. You put chat.sa in front of it.
Does that literally remove the soul of the foundation
What do you mean?
when you convert it into a ginger?
Oh yeah. Took me a second there. I'm slow. Yeah, it's gonna be for champion rank. It's not gonna be for everybody in the whole server. It's gonna be for champion rank. There's not really any perks for champion. It's literally just a fucking title. So I was like, they got a couple skins they can unlock and stuff. But other than that, they don't really have that much. So I wanted to make something for champion rank. And I wanted this thing to be, I wanted it to be, not that common. I wanted it to be something like, wow, look, I've got this, I can do this now. Not just something like, oh wow, everybody has that. So it'll be champion rank. Champion rank's not that hard to get. People get it all the time. Yeah, 120 hours in the entire month, so it's not that hard. I mean, obviously you're not going to get it. If you don't already have it now, you're running out of time because the month's almost over. But when you restart next Force Wipe, believe it or not, you get champion rank pretty quickly if you play. And let's face it, you guys do realize my job is to literally get people on the server and keep them playing on the server. So I mean, I have to put things behind playtime stuff. That's literally my job. Literally is my job. Oh, yeah, 150. So, yeah, they give you something to aim for. Second half of the month, you know, getting close to that champion rank, and you can be like, hey, I can start skinning my shit soon. So, it'd be cool.
160 for Navy.
And if you really wanted to exploit it, you could always just, you know, invite somebody to your clan and skin their shit for them and leave the clan, I guess. I don't know. It's up to y'all. Exploit like that. It's not technically, you know, an exploit. I'm telling you it's okay, but
Hopefully you don't have a custom build spot, otherwise it might get deleted.
yeah, if you get caught trying to exploit if you get caught trying to exploit playtime hours, that is the punishment for like we find people trying to use like macro scripts and shit. We wipe their hours. So might not want to do that. It's really hard to exploit playtime though, because I actually made some changes last month to the playtime plugin to add extra security for those who think they can trick it. Because you guys do realize it doesn't track your AFK time.
So if you're someone who normally exploits playtime, open a ticket and let us know if the new system is preventing it.
Right. In Cold Arian, I would gladly have 0 players on my server and have a punishment for dying in a video game. So it's not going to happen, bro. If you really are having this much of a problem that everything you say involves me getting rid of walkers, I really think the solution here is just stop dying.
We did nerf. Actually, we nerfed the walkers like 3 different times in the last month.
Yep. They've been nerfed plenty. They're not getting nerfed anymore. Get that shit out of my face. But yeah, the trick is just stop fucking dying, dude. That's all there is to it. And I will say that from the feedback I've seen, pretty much it's like a 99% of the player base loves the challenge of our zombies and our walkers. And actually, it's funny. I take that back.
We've
Loves
got
the
a
walker.
message of that.
The 99% of the players I've talked to love the walkers. The zombie horde, it depends upon the week. If you catch them during force wipe, everybody hates the zombie hordes. If you catch them the second or third or fourth wipe of the month, everybody hates that there's not enough hordes and there's not more hordes and there's not stronger hordes. So it's you can't fucking win with hordes no matter what you do.
Dude, Mikey, that is the truth.
What do you say? Oh.
We
yeah,
challenge
Python.
AS with NPCs.
Pythons are fucking brutal. We actually removed all pythons from our NPC kits years ago because they were so fucking brutal. I guess we added some back. They're brutal.
They're in raid loot or raid kits.
Yeah, they're brutal. Twiz is the one that made all the NPC kits for the raids. So yell at Twiz. That was him. Hey, get out of my base. I didn't invite you in here. How'd you get in? I locked the doors. Get the fuck out of here.
I had to get Cryo to rescue me from an easy raid. Freaking
Oh, he
pythons.
vanished. Oh, he thinks he's slick vanishing from me. Watch.
Don't you do it.
Hi.
You bastard.
I own this bitch.
Burger,
that's
put on
fucking
some pants, Jesus.
I know, you always run around with your dick out, dude. What the fuck? Anyway, by the way,
My character's a woman.
Are you really? Looks like you had a dick. Wait.
It's 2024, man.
You identify? Oh God, yeah.
Boobs.
Well, yeah. Well, transition's complete.
Nailed it.
Yeah. Thanks for getting me banned from Twitch. The If you guys haven't figured this out yet, by the way, the meeting's pretty much over. We're just kind of being stupid right now.
Oh, we were being stupid hours ago.
Yeah, so it's pretty much how we stay.
I haven't stopped being stupid, but the meeting is over.
You know what? I'm so dumb. I key bound those keybinds real quick to the button I need to push to put my gun away now. Because look, if I try to push the button now, it's trying to skin something. Fuck. The good news is my keybind file is read only, so when I close Rust, it'll revert back to what it was.
You took my vanish command away.
I took vanish out. Period.
You jerk.
What made me spawn minigun hordes? I don't spawn minigun hordes. There are no hordes with miniguns. Matter of fact, there's no hordes with guns. Well, I think there's a chance one of them might have one of those little Revies, like the shitty little Revy. That's it. That's the only gun
that's
they
the
have.
only.
And the Revy was just added because players were exploiting the shit out of hordes long before I could make hordes throw C4 and grenades. Players used to exploit them and just stand up on rocks and run from them on horses, and there's nothing they could do. So we gave them Revy just to counter that a little bit. But that's the only gun hordes can spawn with is a tiny little Revy, and it's like a 1 out of 27% chance, 1 out of 27. There's 27 horde profiles, and only one of them has a Revy.
And the homing
Walkers
missiles.
spawn with whatever you have. And if you have something that a walker cannot use because he's an NPC, it finds an equivalent. The only thing that will make a walker spawn with a minigun in its hand is if you had multiple grenade launchers. What does a minigun? If you have like C4, I think they spawn with an AK because they can't use C4. The walkers can't. I think it's just different stuff. There's certain things that walkers cannot wield. So if you die with one of those weapons, then it'll replace it with something that I consider to be equivalent. So you didn't die naked and have one spawn with a minigun. I'm telling you that right now. Physically impossible. I can show you the fucking code right here. Now, Cold, I can argue with you all night about these walkers, dude. I really can. I really can. After the week I'm having and what Face Punch is doing to me, I can absolutely argue with you all night on the walkers. I tell you right now, you do not die naked and have them spawn with a minigun. I'll show you the fucking code. I will literally stream the code right now.
Or if you did, please record it and submit it in a ticket so that we can take a look.
No, I'm streaming the code. Fuck it. I wrote this shit myself. I know the code.
Meeting's over, everybody.
Yeah, meeting's over. I'm gonna put my fucking money where my mouth is. I'm gonna put my money where my mouth is right now.
Gotta move Nola out of the way then.
That was good. That was
Wow.
So you said you can't die naked and spawn with a minigun, and I know you explained it a few moments prior, the whatnot, but I missed that part. How did you say it works?
Well, I'm showing the code right now. Give me a second. I'm opening it. It takes a second.
Wookie, don't you encourage him.
Hold on, I'm just trying to figure out in my stream labs right now where my desktop one is. There it is. All right, there's some code. Whoa, why is it so big?
Yeah, the Canadians are ganging up on me again.
They always. Hold on, I got to stretch to fit this thing. This is it's huge.
Dude,
Did you say the Canadians are ganging up on you?
You okay, Trigger?
Dude, my head's about to explode. I'm telling you.
Your
It's
immature,
the first
your
time
immature
you've
part
ever
of your
had to
brain is about
stretch
to
it to
die.
make it fit, huh?
Your immature part's about to blow up.
You're killing me.
Right, so as you guys can see, I'm very keen on putting notes in my code too. So you can see everything it fucking does right here. So first thing it does is check different types of deaths because I don't want you guys exploiting to make a walker. So you can't drown, suicide, electric shock, heat, and fall. Make sure it's not a PvP kill because I don't want you just killing each other to get free walker. Next, it makes sure that there's a nav mesh nearby for the walker to spawn at. It generates a number 1 through whatever. It gets your playtime. Remember I told you it's based on playtime with a minimum of 10% chance. Right here, it checks your level. You guys can't see my cursor, can you? I'm a dumbass. Right here, it checks your level. Down here, you can see the minimum level for a walker is 5. The minimum hours for a walker is 4. So if you have less than level 5 or less than 4 hours, you won't even get a walker. Down here, it does the dice roll to see if you're going to get a walker based on those things I just told you. And then a quicker way to find this would just be to search. Here we go. All right, and right here, you can see right here, it literally replaces items. These are items that do not work in the walker AI. So if you have any of these items right here in this big long, any of those items, it's going to spawn with a python. Any of these two, it's going to spawn with a semi. Any of these two items is going to spawn with a AK. You can see right here, it used to have multiple grenade launcher would spawn a minigun. When it's green, that means it's commented out. That means this code is not active. Rocket launcher and a multiple grenade launcher used to get you a minigun. I edited that out a while ago.
That was one of the nerfs.
Yeah, that was one of the nerfs. And then down here, it also makes sure that the walker has a grenade and has medical syringes so it can throw grenades at you and heal itself. Down here, it adds a machete. The reason it does that is we had players trying to cheat and just die with nothing so that the walker would have no weapon. So it's going to, at minimum, have a machete. That's if you're butt-ass naked, it adds a machete. You can even see right here, add mandatory items if they don't exist. In other words, if you ain't got shit, you're butt naked, it's going to spawn a machete. You can see right there where it adds the grenade to the belt, adds the medical syringe to the belt. And there you go. This right here, this hostile score thing, what this does is it takes every item that's on your tool belt. You can see right here, zombie belt sort. Right where I just highlighted. It sorts your belt. And you know what I mean by your belt, right? Your hotbar. It sorts the items on your hotbar, and it sorts them by what's called an aggression score. Like, believe it or not, your items have an aggression rating behind the scenes. So it sorts them by aggression rating descending. It wants to find the highest aggression item that you have on your hotbar, and that's what it considers to be your weapon. So if you have on your hotbar a semi, but you also have on your hotbar a rocket launcher, well, the rocket launcher is going to be the highest aggression, so that's going to be the weapon that it considers to be your weapon. Because players were getting smart. They were, right as they were about to die, they knew they were going to die or something, they put like a wooden spear in their hand so the walker would spawn with a weak weapon. Well, I got smarter than the players, and I decided to resort the tool belt by aggression score and make whatever your highest aggression item is as your actual weapon, despite whatever the fuck you were holding in your hand. And then it takes that weapon and it analyzes it with this little code up here, like I told you a minute ago. And if the weapon is unsuitable for a walker to use, it replaces it with the corresponding items you see in that list right there. So nowhere in this list do you see it replacing anything with a minigun. Right here, it used to replace a grenade launcher or a rocket launcher with a minigun, and that was it. Nothing else ever has caused a walker to spawn with a minigun except those two things. And those two things aren't even in there anymore. That's been out for months now. That got removed months and months ago. So yeah, mic drop. Boom! Boom! And there you go. That's how the walkers work. You can even see right here, it actually logs a message. Walker highest rating aggression weapon after sorting. And it so like when you get a walker, I can see in the console what exactly happened. I can see your dice rolls up here where it rolls the dice to see what's going to happen. Like if you're even going to get a walker in the first place. I can see the dice rolls. I can see everything that's happening. I can see what weapon it picked. I can see what the hostile score of your weapon was. And I can see what it decided to replace your weapon with. I can see all that shit. I'm telling you, walkers do not spawn with a minigun when you die butt naked. Matter of fact, they don't really do it at all. So there's the code.
They don't know the aggression rate of my... Anyway.
Man, Cold got real quiet, didn't he? Mic drop!
He wants to know how many walkers he spawned this force wipe.
Did I make that a public channel? Pretty sure I did. I can go look. Let me look. I swear there was like a walker channel that I made that showed you when they spawned and stuff.
What's the aggression rating of T-Bird?
Very high right now. Holy shit.
Out of 10, that's about 37.
Yeah. With face punch involved,
Currently.
it's off the fucking chart. It's off the fucking charts. Yeah, I thought we had a channel like where walkers spawned. I know we have one on the admin side, but I thought we had one on the public side too.
Yeah, I didn't think you put it on the public side, or it was, and then we took it off.
I'll look on I can look on the admin side. Let me see. Where the hell is that? We have so many fucking channels that track things on the admin side. Especially that
That's why
reskin
it
channel.
amazes me when people go and choose every damn server role and can still find a way around.
Yeah, that's annoying. I thought we had I don't even see the Walker channel on the admin side. We have so many fucking channels. Oh, there it is, Walker. Walkers, here we go. I guess, can I search for just his name in here, I guess?
Nope.
Steam ID, maybe?
Yep.
Oh, is it Steam IDs in here?
Yeah, you can use Steam ID.
No, I just did his name, and it worked.
Oh, well, I guess his name doesn't have a spaces, otherwise it'd be hard for you.
Oh, yeah, with a space it wouldn't work. Yeah, Coldarian, 191 results.
Holy shit. Since when?
No wonder you bitch so much. Jesus Christ. Stop dying.
Yeah, but how long does that go back though? That's not just this wipe.
No, I'm talking about total results, like since I made Walker. 191.
Type after and choose the wipe date, and then choose Steam ID.
Well, I don't care. I want to get the big number, 191. That's hilarious. Your first Walker was on June 18th at 4:28 p.m. It was a level. You were level 17. The dice roll was 4 on a 100-sided dice, which definitely gets you a Walker. That's a bad roll. Your playtime was I don't know. I can't translate that into fucking hours. That's seconds right now. Dude, you had some bad dice rolls, because then on the next day on 6/19 at 10:50 a.m. you had another Walker. You were level 27, so good job on getting 10 levels in a day. But Then your next dice roll was 5 out of 100 sided dice. The lower your roll, by the way, the higher the chance of a walker spawning. So your next dice roll was a 5. Your next dice roll was a 1. You just got shitty fucking dice rolls, dude. Oh, and then I forgot I changed the code in September to show me the dice roll and show me the dice roll required for you to get a walker. So the next one you did, you got a 17 dice roll and you needed a 19 or lower to get a walker. Then you had a 17 dice roll, you needed a 21 or lower. Then you needed a 23 or lower, you got a 22. You just have shitty dice rolls, dude.
Wait, how many do I have?
Oh.
Should we make that public again?
I mean, I can... Jezebel, I got 0 results on you when I just typed it. I must have spelled your name wrong or something.
I spawned at least 3 today.
You know, but it's not going to matter, Cole, because I'm actually recoding some of the stuff on the walkers to where I can specify certain Steam IDs that are 100% chance every time they die.
You know, we do need an actual. We do need a player, not an admin, to test that. So.
Yeah.
Well, since Force Wipe in October to now, he's got 145 walker spawn.
Jeez. The most recent walker. The most recent walker just happened 1 minute ago on Infection. It was who was this? Ekval? Level 68. His dice roll was 24 out of 44. So if you get under the number, that's how you get a walker. His playtime is 65 hours. And I can even tell you right here, walker item grenade F1 replaced with a Python pistol. So his highest aggression item was a grenade. He was probably doing a raid base, I'm assuming. It got replaced with a Python. So the walker has a the Molotov. He had a Molotov too, which was considered the same as the grenade. Yeah. Oh, highest aggression rating was. Oh, I'm sorry, I lied. His highest aggression rating was his HMLMG, which is a hostile score of 20. That's what it picked as the ultimate weapon there. Well, again, I mean, the answer is. You think I'm just being funny and trying to like insult you, but I'm not. I'm telling you, the answer is, don't die. I mean, that's literally the answer. Don't die. And no, you have 191. 191.
I don't think I have any this month.
Yeah, I
That
search
may
for
not
you.
help.
I'll search for you again.
If you're talking about colds like this Force Wipe?
Yeah, I don't see any for you in there. No, I mean, dude, your answer to when I say don't die is just go AFK in your base. Like, come on, man, you can't be that bad at this game. Like, my God. Navy CV.
Only I am that bad at the game.
I'd search. I'm on a terrible ass computer. I have terrible FPS too. I'd search your name, Navy CV. It's too much to type. I'm lazy. Oh, look, another walker just happened. Who was that? JT Wendigo on Outbreak just got a walker. He rolled a 3 out of 17. So
There's one for Jezebel.
Oh, you found one for Jezzy?
Yeah, on 3rd yesterday.
I see 25 for Navy CB.
Oh, nice. Oh, it's not
That's just
191.
that's just since Force Wipe October though.
Yeah, at least it's not 191. I do. You know what I do need to do? I need to I'll do it when I have more time. This map stuff's killing me. I'll code in some stats, like maybe they just export to Discord somewhere where people can laugh at each other for getting walkers and shit. I really don't I have on my to-do list. I swear I had on there like some kind of zombie killing tracking system where like people can like an all-time one, like it doesn't wipe, like you can really keep track of how many zombie hordes you've killed and walkers and stuff like that. I do want to code something like that where you guys can have. Oh, and by the way, stats plugins are not gone forever. They are coming back. We just keep getting sidetracked by all this bullshit Facepunch is doing to us. But I would love to have like I'm going to code some kind of tracking thing in the zombie plugin in the walkers, so that you guys can kind of see like a little statistic thing of like how many, maybe even if it's just like a chat command in game or something where you can type it and see how many walkers and how many zombies you've killed and stuff like that. I'm a huge fan of stats, by the way. Huge fan. Like you can tell, I was just reading you guys like people's walker stats.
On the topic of stats, I don't know if it's still a thing. Rocket had said something that the playtime wasn't posting to off topic.
What's going on off topic?
When you do /playtime or I
Oh
forget
yeah,
the command.
no, Yeah, he told me it was fucked up, and I don't know why. I actually went and checked that's a Battlemetrics thing, by the way. All that is Battlemetrics. It intercepts your chat when you type that command, and then it just exports your organization playtime to a webhook to Discord. I checked Battlemetrics, and it's working. Like, I'm seeing the thing go by where it says intercepted chat sending to Discord. You know, so it's working on the Battlemetrics side. It's something with Discord. The webhook isn't going through. I don't know if the webhook broke or something broke, but I just got to look into it. I'm not sure what's going on with it. Like, the server and the Battlemetrics side of those things are working. The error is somewhere in Discord because it's just never reaching Discord. But honestly, now that I've learned how to code, I have ways I can tie Battlemetrics into in-game shit through code. So I could probably just hard code that command to where it just exports it right there in the game for you instead of having to come to Discord. When I made that way back in the day, I had no clue how to code anything, so I just kind of duct taped that together. But I could probably come up with a pretty easy way to add that in game with a real command. Somebody should put that in suggestions, like write some kind of command that we can see our total playtime with. Boom, nice and easy. That'd be a good suggestion. See, that's the kind of suggestions we need. We don't need all these weird ones. Hey, can y'all make a PvP zone? We've done that like 37 times and nobody likes them.
There was one that went by too in Discord too for a PvP terminus.
Oh god, do you remember Gun Game?
Done that one a few times too.
Gun game was fun. I miss it.
Oh, me too. I prefer it that way, honestly. It's more challenging.
The best was Reverse Gun Game.
Oh my god, that was awesome. That was so awesome. I still am putting that on the build server, by the way. I still am putting that on the build server. As a matter of fact, if you look on the build server right now, you'll notice the map is different than it used to be in the old days. Now it's divided into like 4 quadrants. That's why, because one of those quadrants I'm making into a gun game arena for people to just get on and play gun game.
Oh my god, it's gonna be awesome.
And then one of the other quadrants is going to be the old races we used to have. Remember minicopter, car, horse, all that shit?
Yes.
So those are my plans for all that stuff on the build server. Yeah, gun game was fun as shit. You guys are never going to find me off the build server when that happens. That's where I'm going to be. That shit was fun as hell, dude. I got some old streams of that shit, man. If you guys ever go on the Zombieland YouTube, like all the people that are still left here, well, there's not that many left, but whoever's still on the channel here, if you go on the Zombieland YouTube, we got some really cool old videos of like gun game and all the shit we used to do. Really good examples of what we can do when we have full staff. Like, we're so short-staffed right now, we ain't got time to run events and do cool shit like that. But if you go back on our YouTube, you can see some of the fun stuff we do. So, anyway. Dan, we actually have more people left in the stream than we do in the channel.
Because everybody switched over.
Yeah, I'm going to cut the stream, and I'm going to cut the meeting, and go get the fuck out of here. Thanks for coming. Like I said, bear with us. It's about to be a nightmare here, so just bear with us. See y'all later.